Hey, it's good to see you. Good to see that dog. We're in Sunset Hills in Greensboro. Now, if you haven't seen my Christmas balls videos before, you may be wondering why I'm in this neighborhood. This neighborhood has the most beautiful display around Christmas time. They have balls and they're beautiful. I don't know how else to describe it, but one thing I like to do when I can is to come to Sunset Hills during the daytime and show you what it looks like here during the day, because Sunset Hills is my favorite neighborhood in the whole city of Greensboro. There are nice neighborhoods here, but this one to me is just my favorite. It's just it's just absolutely beautiful. And at Christmas time, it just becomes so magical because they have balls that light up at night. I'll have to describe it to you. Let's take a walk around and I will describe the balls. Here we have Sunset Hills, and I love this part of Greensboro. It's so great. We have some people out there playing pickleball. I'm not going to make a video of them because that'd be creepy, but okay. One great thing about Sunset Hills is we have all these big trees. We have these big old trees. And here's a ball. I'm going to show you what a ball looks like. So basically what you do is you take chicken wire and you form it into a little glob like that, and then you wrap Christmas lights around it. And you can use different colored lights. Most of them use green, the lights with the green wire. That one has white. Most of them are green, so they kind of blend in a little bit. And they're all plugged in, and you see the balls. They're way up in the trees. Look, you can see them way up in the trees up there. And during the daytime, they don't look like much. And you can see all the wires that are wrapped around the trees. Oh, this one's funny. We saw this one last year where, look, the Grinch is stealing a ball. He's got him a ball, and he's taking that ball. Yeah, he was out here last year. So it doesn't look, I mean, when you're out here during the daytime, it doesn't look like there are that many balls. You're walking along and they really do kind of blend in. You don't really see them that much. So it doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. You're thinking, if you haven't seen these before, you're thinking, Mary, what is the big deal? You're just walking through a neighborhood making a video like a weirdo. I know, but when we come back at nighttime, you're not going to believe what this looks like. And I may have an assistant this year. I have a new camera that I want to try out at nighttime because I want to show you what these balls look like, give you a better feeling, give you a better idea of how pretty they are. You can kind of see they're just going to look like little clusters up in the trees. And they're they go way, way up. They have crews that come out here and put these balls up, and then they take them down, I think usually by the end of January. So they stay up throughout the Christmas season. And one thing I always do, I always bring some food, or I will text my donation. They just ask that everybody text Second Harvest, and they make a donation. And they also have a little station down here where you can donate non-perishables for the Second Harvest Food Bank. There's a nice little cluster of balls in that tree. Don't know if you can see them, all the little balls up there. Yeah. So you're thinking, what's so special about these balls? Well, hopefully my younger son, my 14-year-old, is going to be my cameraman when we can come back one night. And I will have him operate the camera, and I will walk along and give a little narration possibly. This is not an ASMR video. This is just something I like to show you because I just think it's so pretty. I do. I adore this neighborhood. I just love it. It's so nice out here, and it's so quiet. I love it out here. Now at nighttime it will be a little noisier because you're going to have cars coming through here. Yeah, because people will drive through to look at the balls. That way they don't have to walk in the cold like some crazy people do. There's a little creek down there. Look at that. A little creek. Yeah. So over here we have a little station where you can donate food. And you can bring, and sometimes I'll bring some, and sometimes I just text a donation. Whatever works. So you just put it in there. And they have a ball hanging. Look at, there's a ball. This is what they look like in the daytime. And we will come back and look at it at night, and it will look very different. Well, not really different, but you'll get to see how pretty this, oh, let me tell you, you'll get to see how pretty this looks, because at nighttime, you come out here, and it's just magic. It just looks like magic. Just all these balls, and they're all so colorful, and it's just beautiful. But yeah, the traffic can be pretty heavy down here at night, but I'm thinking that maybe, you know, it's after Christmas now, and a lot of people who are going to come through have already done so. So maybe the traffic won't be so bad. So this is what Sunset Hills looks like during the day. It is a little overcast today. It's a little chilly out here, but it's really great. I love it. I can't wait to bring you back here and try out my new video camera to see how it does, to see if it will show you these balls any better than my cell phone does. And I will let you see how pretty it is. Ooh, there's a house for sale up here. I think. Is that a house for sale? Don't tempt me. Oh man, if I lived here, I could just make the video from my front yard. Oh no, they just had some work done. It's a sign from an interior designer. Never mind. It even has lights on it. It's a pretty house. Look at this. It's gorgeous. I love it. Don't want them to think I'm being weird. So, we're going to come back after dark one night, my son and I, and we're going to try to get some video of the balls. I can't wait to show it to you. So we go from daytime to nighttime. Okay, we are back out here at night, and I'm going to show you blinding lights. I'm going to show you what this place looks like after dark. This is the exact same street that we were on before. There are balls. Well, not so much there. On the other side of the street, there are balls. There are balls above us, balls in front of us. Look at all these balls. They go and go. We are walking into the mystical, magical land of balls. Look at them. I have my son here, and he's trying out I have a new camera. Unfortunately, the audio on it doesn't work properly, and the video didn't really look too much better. I'm going to try again with some other camera maybe next year. So here we have the Grinch that we saw earlier. Here he is. He's all lit up. He's got his ball. It's beautiful. We don't have as much traffic as we had last year when we came through here, and it's actually a little bit warmer. It's not quite as cold. Look at all the pretty houses all lit up over there. So beautiful. Yeah, it's quite a bit quieter out here this year than it was last year. But the balls, look, there's so many. And really, you would have to see it yourself for it to really grasp just how beautiful this is. Just walking through here, it makes me happy. This house is all dark. It's very dark. But it's actually very quiet out here tonight. Well, you know, Christmas is over, and in the past, when we came to see the balls, it was before Christmas. So, uh-oh, fire truck. Okay, I think the sirens have passed. We've had a few cars come through, and here's my cameraman here to help me.
Hello.
Say hey.
Hey.
He's still recording with my new camera. We're gonna see how it looks. Look up there. Look at all the balls. Oh my goodness. See, they go down the side streets too. And it's just so beautiful out here. Wow. And I love to come out too and see all the houses all kind of lit up at night. But yeah, I think most people come through before Christmas. This is actually, I'm recording this on New Year's Eve night. It's about 6:30 in the evening. So, you know, it's after Christmas, well after Christmas. And I was just curious to see, look at all these, golly, look at all these balls. It's just great. So we're walking the same little path that we walked when I came out here in the daytime a few days ago. So it looks very different at night. All the balls over there. And I was really hoping my new video camera would do a better job of recording, and we tried several different settings, and it's just, I don't know, it's just not doing it. But we're coming up on the food donation little section. It looks like a little manger. And see, it's all lit up, and we came over here a minute ago and the sign is lit up too. See, and you can put your donations in here. And this is what the ball, you know, the one we saw earlier, this is the same one. It looks very different now. It's all lit up and blue and happy. Look how cool that is. Wow. It's just stunning. I love it. We have a number of streets down here, and see, they go on back that way as well, but we have a number of streets that have balls. And there's a bit of a traffic jam at the moment. I'm a pedestrian. I don't want to die. Okay. Wow. Look at all these balls. I just can't get over it. It's incredible. Oh, on the back of the little food donation thing, there's a little red heart back there. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So we do have a few cars coming through. Oh, we saw this one last year. It's not a ball, but it's like a little wreath, but it's a peace sign. Yeah, I remember seeing that one last year. Wow, and you can see just how high up these balls are. They're way, way up there. It's amazing. It is just so beautiful out here, and it's kind of quiet. It's kind of quiet out here tonight. I think actually in the future it would be better to try to do these videos after Christmas when most of the people have already come through. I think it might be a little better, and maybe I can find a camera that works better, that would better capture these balls without all the glare and the, I don't know, this one just doesn't do it, but it's nice to see all the big pretty houses. Wow, look at that one. My goodness. That's really something. It's just something else. Hey. But it has been a wonderful holiday season. I've really enjoyed it. I hope you have. And this is always kind of nice to do, to just come through and see the balls. If you're ever in Greensboro around the holidays, you should definitely drive through Sunset Hills and check out the balls. I know it takes a lot of work every year to get all these balls put up, and then on over later in the month they have to come take them all back down. So it's a lot of work, but it sure is pretty. Really beautiful. I'm going to see about if any of the video from my other camera, my son is walking behind me making video of the balls too. If any of that video looks good, I will use it, although it won't have any audio with it. I might add in a little bit of commentary. It's just so nice. But yeah, it's definitely quieter out here. There was some young man who yelled at me last year, something about no cap. I'm too old to know what that means. We're coming up on the corner now of where we started almost. Look back and just look, every little tiny light that you see, that's one of the balls. And the balls are big. They're bigger than basketballs. They're pretty large. Every little dot is one of the balls. And this is just one little section. You can go, I don't know if you can see, way down there. Those streets are the same. I just always come to this one because this is kind of my favorite. This is like my favorite one to come to. But you can drive around. I mean, there are multiple streets that have these balls. And they're all so beautiful. So we're gonna come across this street. We're headed back to where we started. I love that house right there. It's so beautiful. I think last year when we came through, it was under construction. They were doing some work on it. It is so beautiful. It's just a big, beautiful house. So you can see some of these balls are closer to us. Yeah. So there we have it. All of the beautiful balls. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry it's so blurry. I will try to come up with something better next year. Thank you so much for being here and enjoy the balls. I know I've enjoyed the balls. I hope you have a great day and I'll see you again soon.